Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another fantastic, intriguing hour of the Generic Paranormal Show. I'm your host, Katie Stafford, and this is my co-host, Austin Maynard. Say hello, Austin.
What's up, people?
Yo.
Yo.
Yo, indeed. So we're let me pull up our comments here, just in case anybody wants to say anything. So we are kind of stuck on this IT. Well, I'm stuck. Let me rephrase that.
I just roll you.
I'm stuck on this World ITC page. It's fascinating to me. I can't help myself. Let's see. I gotta get rid of this app, and then I'm gonna share this other screen.
I mean, it's a good page. I'm not gonna lie.
It is such
a lot of good information.
Such a good page. Let me change our little format here, maybe. Yep. Is it better? Yeah, I guess that's okay.
Joe.
No, I don't like that.
Oh.
How's that? That's not bad. That's okay. Yeah, that's better. This one. So, okay. Hello, Carol Garcia.
Carol.
Alrighty then. So, let me get back to where I was, man. I thought I had saved. I bookmarked it, but I don't think I did. So I was looking through the table of contents. This is not even the main page, is it? Hold on. Where's that?
Looks like it.
Yeah, it is. That's the main page. Okay. All right. So over here on the left, you have all this stuff, right? Mm-hmm. Now, hold on. There's so much more stuff here. So you got more about World ITC. So we've been just like kind of looking at the Spearcom and well, not that. So we've been kind of looking at the Spearcom and let's see, tips for theories. Here we go, theories, I believe. Yes. Okay. So there's so many theories and all these, there's links. And look at all this. I mean, this is just tons of stuff, tons. And I just fell down a rabbit hole going through all this stuff. Okay, good. Still up. Okay.
Crazy. And I'm sure a lot of those, have gone even further, or maybe even new ones have come up since. Because I don't know. I'm curious when the last time this page was updated. The website was actually modded.
Okay, what is new? This is just I think, okay. I don't know if this is just updates to the page, but they stopped updating the page in 2010. Somebody is paying for the page. I don't know who. It does say in here somewhere, but
it looks like the author of the last essay in 2010 was George Meek and Bruce Dapke.
Well, that's when it was published, though. I don't think that's when that's when it
was published. So I mean,
they written way before. This was probably 80s.
Yeah, when did George Meek die? Honestly, I have no idea.
I'm not sure. It says in here somewhere. Hold on. Let's ITC introduction. But this is crazy though. It's crazy. ITC history and future. Hold on. Never mind. Hold on. We're gonna get sidetracked.
Yeah, you are.
There's something I wanted to show.
Okay.
And I'm trying to figure. Okay, back to the homepage. All right, so here we go. Where is it?
It.
It.
You have it.
Theories. I already looked at theories. Gosh dang it.
Are they theories or hypotheses? That is the question.
ITC website. Oh yeah, this is it. Okay. So this is links, and a lot of these are broken.
Okay.
And let's see if we can. Okay, that one's broken. So the Austria one's broke. The top Austria one's broken. This is Paranet. Probably gonna download a virus. Continue to site. Okay.
You probably will.
Yeah, I'm going back to safety here. That one was like extra. Like it's like, are you sure? Are you really sure? I was like, yes. It's like, wait, are you really sure?
Put up the firewall.
Hold on, there was one. Okay, Germany. This one I went to already, so it is
As
what
it
it
works.
is. Yeah. All right, so look at this. Look at this. This is like I need to freaking
in the translation.
Translate it here. Yeah, can I do that right up here? Translate it.
Do we want the translation?
Translate, yes. Yes. Into English.
See if it works.
It didn't work. Translate into English. Well, god dang it.
Sorry, everyone who's watching. I don't know if there's even anybody watching, but
we got like 6 people watching.
Hey.
Well, okay, so forget that.
Y'all are the real ones.
For real. All right, hold on. There's something I'm looking for. Gosh dang it. Gosh darn it. Was it this? No. Oh my god. Work groups. Yeah, so this is weird, right? Like they were really making this like a really structured, like, oh, what's up, Twosifs, Scraggle Waggle, Deep Web. Nah, it seems like we're in the deep web. No, this is like ITC is instrumental trans communication, right? And these people were really into this idea, and it's kind of like a modern, like a when the electronics age came around, or actually, as early as recording on wax cylinders, they have picked up voices, right? And they were called, well, as of pretty recently, relatively recently, they've been called EVPs, electronic voice phenomenon, right? So this is like the spiritual movement in the modern day is how I describe this. In my opinion, that's kind of what it is. So like
necromancy using devices.
Well, they don't even really say it's necessary. Look, here's an article right here. Vatican okays transcommunication. Right. So
the Vatican okayed it?
Yeah.
Well, all right, then I guess we're good.
I wonder if
I was waiting on the Vatican to give us their okay after they got done with the boys.
Can you hear that?
Barely. Yeah, I can barely hear them.
You can't hear it. Okay, hold on.
I just hear. I feel like it's very quiet coming out of your speaker.
No, it shouldn't be.
Like it's almost like coming out of your computer speaker on your desk and being picked up through the microphone in your headphones. That's what it sounds like.
All right. Let me see if I can fix that. Can you hear it better now?
I hear you just fine.
Really?
I mean, does anybody else hear it just fine? Like it sounds like it's like just being picked up by your microphone from your desktop computer or something. Like that's what it sounds like.
Huh. Okay.
Like I can hear him speaking.
Okay.
Like at one point I thought I heard the word spiritual co-pilot.
Well, I was hoping it would read it so I wouldn't have to. But anyway, these people were really into all this stuff, and we what were we looking at before? We were looking at tips for experimenters. Yes. Okay. Here we go. Avoiding the unpleasant computer use. Right. Devices for. Now this is where we were. Okay. So this is an actual device, though, the real-time TERS graphic analyzer. This is like a frequency analyzer, but these are all the different devices they used in well when doing their EVP research in 1986, right? Earhart. Now the
Didn't you say you were going to start buying some of this shit?
Well, yeah, when I get some freaking goddamn money, dude. This shit's expensive, bro. Look, this is a parametric equalizer. This is just like a phase.
Yeah.
Phase modulator, sort of, I think.
No, the parametric equalizer for audio. Yeah.
Now look, they even used. Look, this is all the stuff they used for EVP recorders. Obviously, they didn't have like digital stuff. Well, 2002 they did actually. This was the beginning of it. Unfortunately, it doesn't say if it was
4 years after the beginning of it. So
I assume the dictating
machines a little bit advanced at that point, right?
Well, I assume the dictating machines are the ones. I hadn't looked up the models, but I assume that those are
okay. So the RQ L340. Yeah, that's a tape recorder.
Is it a tape recorder?
It's a cassette recorder with that.
So they didn't use any digital audio recorders.
No, wait. Go back up. Wait, hold on. Go back up to what we're at. What was above that? Dictating machines, cassette. Okay, so it wasn't then. I mean, if they used if the Panasonic RQ L349, I don't know exactly which one that is. Usually the RQs I thought were like a combo of like it was like a cassette recorder and player, something. That's what I thought, but I thought RQs were, but I think clearly they have them as digital.
It is a cassette recorder, but I guess that's most of these people are European that were.
Did you just look it up?
Making this website, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so they just I guess that's what they called it. I don't know. They were all old anyway. Who knows?
It's all, yeah, I don't know the difference between the dictation machine and a digital recorder. Like it's the same thing.
It is a dictation machine is just your dictating thing. It's
the same thing.
Yeah, I know. Right. It is the same thing, but
it's just called different. It probably depends on which country you're in, right?
Depends on how they're marketing it, I think.
Probably, yeah. That would make sense too. Like if you're marketing to a professional setting, you'd probably want to call it a dictation machine to like college students.
People like that use dictating machines. Reporters, they used to anyway. They just take notes, right? say stuff into them. But they did use
the college student would
software
say a
for
digital
PC.
note
Let's see
taking
what
machine.
this is. Let's see what kind of software they used.
Old Wave and Cool Edit 2000. Wow.
Is this I'm gonna try it.
So next level.
Oh, that's right. It's Adobe Audition now. It takes you to Adobe Audition. Cool Edit.
Okay.
2000. That's funny. What about Gold Wave? Nope.
That's like Audacity.
Broken link. It's a broken link. No, that's not Audacity.
I'm assuming it may have been a
They
program
even use
like
answering
Audacity.
machines and fax machines.
Oh yeah.
and telephones. They would get phone calls, right? They would actually get phone calls. And
I actually knew somebody. I've actually talked to somebody who's gotten EVPs on their answering machine from they would just pick up the phone, listen to the dial tone, or they would or something, and they would get EVPs on the answering machine. It's fucking crazy. I have to go figure out who that was that I was talking
to. Not yet. Look, there's hold on. There is actually like transcripts of it.
Oh shit.
And audio recording from some of their experiments in here, yeah. What's this?
Oh shit. Okay.
Yeah, look, some of this shit goes back to like the early 1900s, like 1920s, dude. Yeah. 1902. Although accounts of this voice phenomenon involving voices captured on recording media have been documented as early as 1902 when Waldemar Bogoris found spirit voices on a phonograph record he had made. Yeah. And then you had Raudeve, obviously. Jurgensen, Raudeve.
Tesla, when he had those the voices.
He was recording bird sounds, and he picked up voices. That's what got.
Well, yeah, technically you could do that. Like the audio source doesn't necessarily matter. It's just about the manipulation within it. Really?
Well, it depends on what you prescribe to.
Yeah, what type of TC you're going for, I guess.
How does it work? You know what I mean? Like
I feel like it could work in a number of different ways. It's just a matter of what method you're using in that moment. Because you know what I mean? Because different ghost boxes will.
Can you hear that?
Oh, I can, yeah.
That's some of the that's but how they get that. They got that parametric filter technique and the use of oscilloscopes. Yeah, that's how you see the waveforms, but how'd you record it? It says EVP. Okay, what just said who it came from doesn't say how they recorded it. They just filtered it through this cool edit to listen to that, which I don't know. That didn't sound very good to me. Let's see what this one sounds like.
I heard some. Wish I could hear the original. It's so hard. Do you think our standards and our parameters for investigating have improved since these days too? I feel like we know how to debunk certain things better than they might have.
Yeah, no, I don't think so. I think if you go back and you read any who is it, Charles Ford, the original paranormal investigators, the high profile ones, he was actually very skeptical too.
Well, I'm not saying like our ability to be skeptical has improved or anything like that. I'm not saying that, but I'm saying like since we have learned more about our natural world,
Right.
does that like we can already right away debunk or discount certain things because we know like when Tesla was picking up certain patterns in some of the radio signals he would receive, he didn't know what they were at the time, but later on we find out it's a pulsar sending off those radio signals that he was picking up on. It's just a pattern. So like I don't know if there's something in that sense, like maybe you know what I mean? Just a lack of a frame of reference in that sense because you know what I mean. I don't know. I'm just wondering.
Maybe we're too desensitized these days. We're not easily amazed anymore. We're not easily impressed. It takes a lot to really impress us.
Yeah, it does.
It's just like being desensitized to violence. Like the more violence you see, the less it affects you consciously. Subconsciously it probably affects you, but like with paranormal evidence and probably just everyday normal life and everything, life kind of desensitizes you to subtle things that are out of the ordinary, so that because you don't really have time, or your brain kind of programs itself, it doesn't have time.
Well, yeah, I mean, if you go back to even like Native American tribes, like anytime that they were in tune with nature, I mean, yeah, we have so many distractions nowadays. Like we can't feel like they were able to sense that, what is it? Iron or boulders that have high contents of quartz or iron. They were able to feel the vibrations off of these and understand that these rocks were special versus the other ones. And like nowadays, you're right. We have been so desensitized to that stuff in our natural environment that, yeah, I mean, it is like, disheartening in a lot of ways.
Yeah, it's a trade-off, man. Technology, you make a trade-off. It's like technology. Yeah, I guess one might argue that it improves that there are definitely aspects of technology, like as a whole, that improve. I feel like improve our lives as humans, but
yeah, you gotta find a
there's
balance.
other things that technology's given us that I feel like we look at as improvements in our life, but in reality, they're it's a negative,
Like AI.
it's a net negative on our overall quality of life, and maybe like yes, a lot of technology nowadays is just a distraction.
Well, think about you gotta have
more so than it used to be. It's exponentially more so than it used to be back in even the 80s or the 90s. You know what I mean?
Well, yeah, because now we're starting to sacrifice awareness for comfort and convenience.
Well,
And
it's
that's
all
how
right there.
that is.
Everything's at the tip of at your fingertips. Everything, anything you want.
Yeah,
I don't have
comfort
to.
and
I
convenience.
don't
You
have
don't
to go
want to
look for
feel
my Guns and Roses, cassette tape. I don't have to go through my cassette library.
well,
To
people
find,
also want to be able to
I
go
just go
into
to
their
my
nice.
music and hit, "Sweet Child of Mine." Bam! I'm listening to Guns and Roses.
Yeah, but people also want to be able to go into their nice, cozy houses and with their AC or their heat, watch some TV, some Netflix, all that stuff.
Oh hell
They
yeah!
forget about.
I like to play video games.
Yeah, that people don't want to deal with stress, and that is a big thing nowadays. People don't want to deal with stress. They want comfort, they want convenience, they don't want to be stressed out. But the thing is, we forget that
I think life
people
is more stressful now than it was back then too, though.
depending on how you look at it, because
I think
on a
that
certain level,
we're presented with so many things nowadays that
think about this though.
we'd be more stressed.
Yes, it's a different kind of stress though, because
Overwhelming.
back in those days, it would have been more about life or death. Like if you didn't hunt, you didn't eat.
Well, I
If
mean,
you
we're
didn't catch
talking
any
about
food, you didn't eat. Like you
50s.
always had to worry about a predator coming in and killing your family because you don't have any firearms yet.
Fuck,
You know,
I
or stuff
I
like
ain't
that.
talking about being Davy Crockett. I'm talking about like even the 50s, 60s, hell, even the 80s, bro. Like the 80s.
Oh yeah,
Like right now, there's like anybody like can get a hold of me right now if they wanted to. It doesn't matter where I'm at. I could be riding down the road. I could be, landing on an airplane, on the tarmac, coming in on a plane. I could be in another country. Anybody who has my number can get a hold of me instantly right here, right? I remember a time when that wasn't the case.
you had to memorize your neighbor's phone number or
Well, I had
like
a book.
your friend's
I had
phone
a
number.
notebook. I had a little,
I had to
little.
memorize, man.
Oh,
I mean, I
I
had the notebook
memorized all
too,
the
but
people that were on my favorites list. Those were memorized, but then you had all your friends and stuff. You write all everybody's phone numbers down. And
yeah,
yeah, I'm talking about before pagers, right? Before pagers,
yeah, like
or they
phone
were
book.
common anyway.
Yeah.
Like
Beepers came in the early '90s, didn't they? Or late '80s, early
yeah,
'90s.
that was more. They were more. They got more common like mid '90s to late '90s. That's when because
The
I
cell
got
phones
my
got
first one in
smaller.
'98. I got mine in '98. I was 18.
How big were cell phones back then?
Well,
I was 7.
my first cell phone was a Nextel, dude. It was like a big ass fat flip phone, and it was
Fucking Nextel with the walkie-talkie.
it was a walkie-talkie, yeah, but
Yeah, yeah.
it was fucking awesome.
Those
love my.
things were indestructible.
I'd give
But,
anything to go back to Nextel days, bro.
dude, those things were indestructible though too, because those
Oh
were like
yeah,
construction site phones, weren't they? Like they were
yeah.
meant
That's
for.
what I did. That's what I did. I worked on
Uh,
construction equipment and rental.
yeah,
Like,
and then Sprint bought them out, right? And then
oh hell, I don't know.
yeah, then Sprint also
think
bought
they
Singular
still have. I
Wireless.
think they still have something like that. I think there's something still out there like that, but it's not the same.
Oh, there's a whole bunch of different wireless
No, I
companies.
think there's actually. I think Nextel's still out there, like with the Nextel, but it's different.
Well, Nextel was bought by Sprint, which also bought Singular Wireless, but then Sprint was bought by like
How about the
I remember
Nextel
if it
phone,
was
the flip phone, the big ass flip phone, the
yeah,
Nextel phone?
Nokia. Nokia had those too.
No, they did not have the rate. This was radio. I do not. Well, they might have, but I never seen one. But the Nextel had the only. It was like a
Well,
cellular service,
Sprint
but
had one too.
it
But
was
I
a
think it's
two-way.
because I think it's yeah, Sprint had one, but it's because they bought Nextel and came out with like the same. I don't
Maybe.
know if it was like but that phone, yeah, the rugged phone. But after a while, they discontinued it, and I thought that was cool though. I thought I always like wanted one of those too when I was younger. I had just a little flip phone, and I wanted one of those ones that you could just walkie somebody like, hey,
Behind me, right here, is my favorite, my current favorite. Let's get rid of this big block here. Yeah, there we go. This is my current favorite ITC device, my reverse OG ink box. It's mind blowing.
I know I want one.
It's mind blowing, dude.
Timmy has one.
Yeah, Tim's got one. Sure does.
Um,
Yeah, he sent me his old one.
I know. Maybe I'll send you mine. I'll send you one, and I'll send you mine, and you can fucking do it for me.
What? Convert it?
Just the reverse. Yeah.
Oh no, that's not how this works, partner. You can't do that. This was built specifically to be a reverse box.
Like even Timmy's was built specifically.
Yeah.
Like I could.
No,
Well, I can just.
he didn't. No, the reason why he's got another one, right, is
Yeah.
because the first one that I made, when I first started making them, I didn't put reverb, the digital delay effect on them.
Oh,
But then I
I think I
started
know.
doing it,
Are
and then
you
he said he
using?
wanted that, and I said, "Well, okay, you send me yours back, and then I'll send you. I'll put the digital delay on it. I'll make you another one with the delay, the reverb, and I'll send it to you."
Wait,
And
are
so,
you using what I think you're using? And I'm not going to say it on here, but I think I know what you're using. Are you using what I think you're using? Okay, so you have this device that you could like it's a pad that you can make sounds on. And you know what I'm talking about. Not that, but there's another one that you used for it. Oh, that's what you're using?
that's not what I'm using. No,
No, not
I
that.
had.
That's
Oh,
the
oh, you're talking
Zoom.
about. Oh, I know what you're talking about. No, no, I
That's
know what
the
you're talking about.
Zoom. I'm
No, no,
asking.
I got you.
No,
I
I
got you.
have the
Yeah,
Zoom.
yeah, yeah, no, 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 yeah, right
Yeah,
here.
the Korg. Yeah.
No, 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 no. I'm not using that.
Oh, well, shit. Never mind then. I thought you were using one of those and using the emulator or something. I don't know.
No, man, it's fucking magic.
Why not?
Solomonic magic. It's all symbols and sacred geometry and Jesus. I'm getting over a cold. Excuse me. Oh, yeah. Yep. So anyway, what I was saying was, uh, this is my first favorite box, and this is my second favorite box. This is um the first Robo box that I built. That was the one I built that in Butte, Montana. Dave Schrader actually found that toy.
Hey, you
And,
took the.
he walks up to me. He's like, "Hey, I figured you like this. I saw this over there." And I was like, "Oh, no kidding." And I snatched it up, and I ended up making one of the coolest boxes that I've ever made out of that toy. Took a little circuit bending.
I have one too. Except I have the second one, right?
Yeah, but this one is made from a toy
Yours
that
is different.
they
Yeah,
don't
that
make.
one
They
is
don't make
different.
this one anymore.
Right.
Yeah.
You the ones that you like. I have the first one that has the different one, right? Is that right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, those are better. I think those are better.
Yeah, I want to
This
figure out
one.
how you did that notch filter.
I got to remember how I did it, dude.
Like I'm half tempted
I
to just
don't
open
remember
up the
how I
box
figured
and
it out.
fucking figure out how you did it. But I think it's because you connected it to the circuits inside, and so I don't. It's not like it's connected to the coded circuits, like the Arduino is on. So like it's I don't know. It's not just like something I can connect to any circuit. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So yeah, because I want to figure out like it's a fucking badass. Dude, I want to know how to do that shit. It's fucking cool.
Well,
That's probably the best noise filter that's probably one of the better noise filters I've used.
it's a pain in the ass to get it to work right, though. It's a pain in the ass to get it because it's got to be because you have to adjust it based on the input voltage. See, I don't know, man. Where these guys weren't doing this shit. This is what I'm talking about, right? This right here is what I'm talking about. The old school metaphysical guys weren't doing this shit. They were buying off the shelf stuff. There were a handful of them that were doing stuff like winding parabolic dishes and stuff with Mac glass or whatever. But like that's some wild shit, right? Like we're talking about like the electronics that that's where the I think electronics is kind of a modern form of magic, dude. Think about a circuit board and like Solomonic sigils. It's kind of the same thing, right? The design and everything is kind of like part of what gives it the part of what makes it work, right?
Mhm.
And yeah, I always found that link between technology and esoteric magic to be interesting.
Well, you know what they say is that any sufficiently advanced technology is indistinguishable from magic.
That's why I made these. That's why I designed these.
Yeah, let's follow me.
One of them.
Yeah. But I think modern day, see, I think that it's different for us because we have a frame of reference that some of them may not have had before. You know what I'm saying? Like they had to
King Solomon built the temple.
Well, okay, so like
by the enslaving demons and tricking them into having to do all the work. That's nuts.
Well, I was more or less referring to like the earlier ITC pioneers, like these people that had no frame of reference, understanding like where do spirit voices, where could we even hear these things? And I mean, yeah,
that's something that they never really explained too well. Is like, okay, so
like nowadays we go off of a lot of everything that we've learned from what they do, and then we take it further.
But it's almost like it's not,
or in a different direction or something.
As far as the equipment and the maybe the techniques and stuff, yeah, but not the ideology behind it. Because they were developing. Nah, man, they were developing like this weird, like like the operator.
It was a connection.
Architect, and it was very weird, right? And there was very little to no mention of any, like it was just very weird. And it's like, what? How are they communicating with us? Are they sitting at a device and turning knobs and doing a thing in the spirit world? Are they like, what are they doing? Meditating on a big giant fucking leaf or something? I don't know. Like, who knows? I don't know.
Well, I mean, I'm more or less like thinking, like, how would Constantine Rodave have known to use a germanium crystal to, to receive
that's how you decode AM radio waves, dude. That's what they use. Germanium.
Yeah, but I know, but but how? I mean, yes, but they didn't necessarily know that when Constantine when Rodave was working.
Yeah, he did. He knew it.
They have 80 AM broadcasts and shit.
Oh yeah, they did, definitely.
Oh well, then when was Rodave around? I thought he was like 1800s, but maybe he was.
No.
So, yeah, what was he like? 1950s or what?
1900, early 1900s. Yeah, I don't know. I could look it up, but I'm too lazy. It was too lazy. It was mid. It was, I think it was mid 1900s, maybe 1950-ish. I can't remember. Yeah.
Well, we walk on the ground on the roads that they paved for us. Is all I'm saying. Like,
probably. I mean, yeah.
Like, think about anybody that makes ghost boxes follows in the path of Frank Sumption.
No.
Nowadays.
No, you're not following in his path because he believes some wild shit that I don't believe.
Well, okay, when we're talking about the automatic sweeping radio, looking for spirit voices.
Yes, that for ghost boxes, yes.
That started a whole thing in ITC that we all follow in the footsteps and kind of branch off of.
But I've like, I do. Yeah,
it's more the foundational stuff that like, use Isaac Newton, for example. Like, how the hell would he have known, like, when you break up sunlight into multiple prisms, like, how the hell would he have known, except for his own damn curiosity, to stick, like, thermometers in each color of the rainbow to figure out that each one has a different, like, these guys have no frame of reference in regards to the way that they think. It's just straight,
I think they have more. I think they have exploration. I think when you really start researching what technology we had that they actually had access to, and what Isaac Newton actually knew and was common knowledge at that time. No, I'm not saying that he wasn't. I'm not saying that he wasn't. But like but Frank Sumption, he did develop a method of radio communication, but he wasn't the first to
No, there
use
was a
radio.
manual.
And that's just a method of using radio, ghost radio, what I call ghost radio communication. And that's using radio waves of any form to communicate or to talk to or to listen to um, any. I don't even like. I call them ghosts in place of I don't know what they are. That's the difference, right? People like Frank Sumption, great dude, but I think he was tricked. I believe that something was manipulating him for that. Yeah, like for his story, like he's Purple Princess, really, dude? Like, come on, bro.
I know. I thought he was talking to aliens, and that
Dude,
was his, like. I
no,
don't.
but that's what I'm saying. That's his that interpretation of that is just
Oh
was like,
yeah, I mean,
I
I'm not
believe
saying
I believe but I'm not saying that he wasn't getting communications that did convince him that that was the case, but he actually went for that. You know what I mean? He like got sucked in. He stared into
that.
the abyss, and the abyss stared back. I guess, and I don't
Yeah,
know. I think that you know
probably.
you got to watch out for that.
Well, yeah, you can't let it. You can't lose your grip on reality, of course.
There you go, 1974. I thought he died maybe in the 60s, but it was 70s. Yeah,
Damn, was it that late?
yeah.
Never mind then. I don't know then. What the fuck makes
Hey,
a
bro,
concept?
we're always hey, bro. Either I'm wrong as fuck on this show, like
Can
half the time,
somebody
or you
tell
are,
me though what the hell is so
or
special
and the
about a
other half is most
Rodaway
fucking
mic
wrong.
there?
The route of a mic. Okay, so no, there's nothing. Okay, so what he did was he made so the route of a mic is an untuned germanium
Crystal diode. Yeah,
diode radio,
yeah.
right? It's a radio though.
It's
You
directional.
can, huh?
It's directional, ain't it?
No, it's an
What's the
AM
difference between that and a
AM
Tesla
radio,
radio?
huh?
What's the difference between that and a
It's a
Tesla Spirit
receiver.
radio?
It's a receiver. It's a receiver. It's an AM radio receiver. The germanium, right? It has a quality that makes it capable of modulating AM radio waves when picked up by an antenna, right? And ran through this one end of that germanium diode, and the other end is a little fine cat hair whisker, and that is placed on that tip of that germanium crystal, and that is what um, 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 translates the radio waves into sound, right? And then that's what you get. Right now, what Raudive made, and that's the basic concept of it, right? But Raudive made like a untuned. See, normally you'll have a capacitor up here, right? And your antenna will come into your capacitor, right? And then the capacitor, uh, it's a variable capacitor.
Yeah, they tune what the
Right. With old radios, it would be an air variable capacitor, and it looks like shit. I got
it's a butterfly thing, ain't it?
well,
The
some of
thing
them
that like goes in with
some of
your.
them look like butterflies. Some of them,
It's like an interconnection almost.
yeah. I got a dozen of them laying around. I just don't see one right away. But anyway, yeah. Anyway, so yeah, that will decide the tuning of your radio. And so what he did is he just basically made this like a little loop like circuit, and with a small antenna, and it's untuned, right? So there's no change in it's just so it should just be, and you're actually not, you're connecting it to a microphone, and so it's like a different method of using it instead of for radio. Also, you can, well, and also an interesting thing about germanium diodes is they uh, react to light. they can react to light as well. Also, EM fields fluctuations. So that's an interesting
a
thing.
lot of interference
Well,
possibilities.
yeah, and it's not just germanium diodes. There's lots of different types of diodes that have shown to have interesting qualities, like sound qualities, because you use a lot of those in like audio electronic, like amps and stuff. Like I went through a little phase where I was building the amps, like little guitar amps and stuff, and that was cool. But
I want to get some. Oh shit! There was something I want to get some heavy water and run audio signal through a laser transmitter through the heavy water, because in heavy water,
brain cancer.
Well, yes. Yes, I'm not
so what I want to do is I want to get some fucking radium, man. No, I do want to get hold of some, like some depleted uranium in a jar where I can like use it for a signal. That's true random, bro. Like depleted uranium, the decay is truly random.
Yeah, alpha particles.
Yeah, that's nuts.
Well, think about this though. I mean, yeah, there's places you can get that stuff, but I want to get heavy water because it's just heavy water's just got an extra oxygen molecule in it. So, I mean, but light travels much slower in the heavy water. So I'm almost wondering if there's a way that if I get and it's super expensive to buy heavy water. Yeah, if you're gonna make your own, it's less expensive, but it's apparently a difficult process. But apparently, if I want to get like a fish tank full of heavy water, right, and have the laser go in, and somehow I want to capture it halfway through the thing and divert it in two different ways and see if there's any kind of, I don't know. I want to experiment around with this shit. Once I get it in front of me, I'm a lot like you. I get it in front of me and I can come up with 16 different ideas for what I could possibly do with this thing. I have ideas of what concept I want to go for, right? And then what I can do with all of that would, yeah.
I need more space, dude.
Yeah, that's a big thing. That's a big thing.
Space, dude. I need a big area that I can fucking do big shit in,
Yeah, I know. You need like one of my locations or something.
Well, it was cool when something, where you have big, large, tall ceilings, wide areas,
Like Middle Point. Go in the gym at Middle Point.
Yeah, dude. Even the hallways were dope.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Yeah, bro.
Middle Point's cool. Yeah.
We just opened up the granary too.
Man, fuck that granary in the winter, dude. It's too fucking cold. Fuck you.
Oh yeah.
I'll never go back. I'll never go back there again because of that. Simply because of that.
Well, actually, he's
tried to kill me the first time I actually met. Was that the first time yeah, that was the first time I actually met you. I think you tried to fucking kill me in your Ohio freezing ass weather.
It was
yeah, come on down, wear shorts. It's fucking beautiful.
I wear shorts. You dumbass wore shorts. I don't know if you did or not, but
I wear fucking shorts. I was kidding.
But no, he's actually closed up the granary, so he's converting it into a distillery.
Oh, cool. So, that'd be cool.
It's already completely enclosed. All the windows are sealed up, and I'm pretty sure he's going to put heat in the building. So, yeah,
heat's nice. Yeah,
it's coming
if
along.
It's got heat, I'll go back, bro. But that place traumatized me, dude. My feet, I'd never been that cold, and I was in Afghanistan, bro. I've had snow up to my my midsection, negative 19 degrees plus the wind, dude. And feels like negative 40, and in Ohio was colder than that.
Fucking handsy.
Almost died.
That's a typical Saturday afternoon in January for us. What are you
Was that
talking about?
January? Was that fucking January?
The second time was
It was like
January.
October, bro. It was like
No, it was
like
November.
whatever.
November
It
5th,
shouldn't have been that damn cold.
2018 was when the first Hunt the Town event was, yeah. November 5th, 2018, and then
Yeah,
we did the Father
and
John's
then that
event in
next one, yeah,
January.
and then that next one, it was snowing, and I was like, you know what, Austin, I got a feeling the snow. I got a feeling it's gonna hit, bro. And you're like, oh, fucking no, it ain't. Are you gonna go, bro? Come on, man, stay. It ain't gonna snow. It'll be fun. I'm like, oh no, I don't know. I feel like I should go. And dude, I rode the snowstorm home like like a wave, like a surfer, bro. Like, see, it's twice you tried to get me stuck in
Cowabunga,
Ohio for the rest of my life.
Cowabunga, bitch.
Cowabunga, indeed.
Ride the wave.
Yeah.
Ride the Midwest wave.
There's not gonna be a storm, dude. That was the craziest snowstorm I've ever driven in. I think that night. That was insane. No, it was. You don't know, dude. You weren't out there. You weren't there, bro. What do you know? You couldn't see shit. Okay,
I
it
know. I
wasn't
couldn't see
nothing,
2
bro.
feet outside of the door.
It was terrible, dude. It was horrible. I'm telling
It's
you.
pretty bad.
Yeah, it was bad.
That was a bad snowstorm. That was in February of
You
2019.
couldn't see the road or anything, bro. You couldn't see It just looked like everything was white, dude. And it was like me and one other car on the road, and that was it. And neither one of us knew where the fucking road was. We were just driving in a general direction. If it was flat, it was a road, I guess. You could see
I've done that so many
the light
times.
post, but that was it.
I've done that so many times where you're driving on the highway and you don't even know what lane is what. You're just following the car right in front of you, just like, okay, I hope he's in a lane because.
No, it was weird because it was so bright, bro. It was nuts, dude. It was so
yeah.
bright, yeah, because the lights were still on and shit out there on that turnpike,
Oh yeah.
Fucking that's what was crazy, bro. In that snowstorm, that was a bad one.
Yeah, man. We get some bad ones out here, but
I mean, we get y'all do. Yeah, fuck you.
you guys are a little south than us.
Yeah.
Further south
I mean,
you
it
go,
still
less
sucks
snow
here.
there is.
Don't get me wrong. It sucks
right.
in the wintertime.
Oh, yeah. But
I'm a
you go a
South
little north
Carolina.
up to Wyoming, you're talking 2-3 feet of snow when you get up into Cheyenne,
And that's why I will never live in Cheyenne, bud.
I know my sister.
Well, that's one of several reasons probably why. I mean, nothing against Cheyenne, dude.
Well, because like my sister used to be married to an Air Force. He was in the Air Force. He was up at the base in Cheyenne. And like so, she used to she had to buy a Subaru just because she had to be able to drive in the mountains. But I think the craziest thing I've ever experienced is driving in the South when there's snow.
Well, it's because they ain't prepared for it.
I know. The roads are different. It's fucking weird, man.
Yeah,
Like
they're different because they don't treat them and stuff. Is like
well, it's different concrete. It's like different. It's
Oh,
not
yeah,
as
they use
porous or
different materials.
something.
Oh, yeah. Well, it depends on where you go. Like, yeah, when you get down to like
Like
I
in
don't know,
Savannah,
Columbia, South Carolina.
bro. We were in Savannah.
Savannah, yeah, it seems like they use a lot of concrete. Louisiana's the same way.
Well, we were in Savannah in January, at the end of January, when the snowstorm hit in the South. And so we were leaving Savannah and it was snowing, dude. We were sliding all over the road. And we're like, I'm used to it. We're used to driving in the snow. So for me, I'm like, oh man, this ain't going to be a big deal. I'm used to this. But no, the roads are different. Like you're still sliding like there's black ice and there's no black ice.
Yeah,
It's just slush.
They're not prepared down there for winter weather. I'll tell you that.
Oh, they shut down school if there's even snowflakes falling from the sky. They shut down school. It doesn't even have to stick. They just shit. When I lived in Michigan, man, we would have to have at least like a foot of snow in order for no, we couldn't even do that. The temperature had to be below a certain point, because if it was below freezing, then they wouldn't drive the buses, because the buses could slip on black ice. That's the only way that they would close school.
Yeah, that's what
If
it
there
was.
was 2 feet of snow and it was above freezing, well, we're still going.
That's what it was in Germany when I was stationed in Germany.
Yep. Snow days aren't really a thing.
I don't give a shit about snow.
It's the temperature that really will get you, but only because it becomes a hazard with black ice. Is the only reason. And when you're living in Detroit, in the Detroit area, like when you're right off the lake right there, man, it gets wet. So
You say it gets wet.
it's wet.
Gross.
That's what she said.
Oh, got him.
To you. Oh, hey, I got a package in the mail today. You know what it was?
What?
These nuts.
Got
Got him.
him. I was
See,
watching.
now we're just getting weird.
It's all good. We're almost done, so we wrapped up. I don't know. We got started talking about radios and Rowdy Bay and.
How many people are even watching right now?
We got
anybody?
We got 3 fantastic people watching us right now.
Who are those 3 fantastic people? Let's recognize them.
Probably, well, Carol Garcia said bye. And we had Barbara Spur. We had Barbara Spur watching.
Barbara,
Linda Scott's probably watching. Linda's
a real one.
I don't know if Scraggle Waggles hasn't said anything in a while.
Bye, Timmy.
Two Sifs. Yep. Where's Tim at?
Come on. Live a lot.
I don't see Tim.
I didn't make an announcement on my Facebook today. I don't know.
Are you gonna make an announcement?
Oh, I usually, for the last so many weeks, I have been just announcing like, "Hey, we're gonna be on tonight." But the week that we missed, I did
come up for the show.
Yeah.
That
we missed because I think you were doing that event at the Air Force or the Air Aviation Museum, right?
Aviation Museum, yeah, in Cowtown.
And I didn't make a post that day, but I have the other time, so I don't know, maybe I forgot this. Sorry.
Excuse me. I'm getting over a cold. That's cool. Maybe I should post it earlier. I don't know.
I'm surprised you used to post the event page. I don't know. Like I don't ever see that anymore.
I used to. What do you mean? Like for this?
Well, like you used to do like a little like an event page, like an event, creating an event.
I do. I just do it last minute now. I used to do it ahead of time, but I'm gonna have to start back doing it ahead of time.
Yeah, just schedule it, and then it'll post automatically.
Thanks.
And then you can cancel it if you have to work or something.
Yeah.
Well, you won't have to anymore because your schedule changed, but for something else like an event.
Yeah. No, I'm good for now. Everybody's not been fired, so there's people. Everybody's doing what they're supposed to be doing. So
but you got events too, though.
Right? I do have events. Potosi coming up. If anybody's interested, Potosi, Missouri.
Perfect segue.
Huge event. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be the best event. It's gonna be 7 hours. 7 hours of investigating. Frankly, that's a lot of hours. We're doing a little different this year. Tickets are cheap. They're on sale. They're $50. So go on over to PTFX at eventbrite.com and get your tickets there. And I could make a little short out of that. Hopefully my mic is loud enough.
It sounds pretty good.
Okay, cool. All right. Well, that's it for tonight, y'all. Austin, you got anything you want to say?
You're gonna cut me off as soon as I say it, so no.
Tricks on you. I didn't do that to you this time, huh?
No, but as soon as I would, you would do it. I don't trust you. I know you're a dick. He's a dick. He's a dick. He just removed himself from the stream. So I'm just gonna say, stay creepy. Don't be generic. All right. Take me off the damn screen. This fucking dude.